So some of my friends and family that I know from Louisiana, they told me about this little thing that they be cooking out there called gumbo. So I'm attempting to make gumbo today. This is the pot I'm going to use. I think this is called a big pot. As you can see, I got some of my vegetables already. I'm later on. I'm gonna come back to all this mise en place, I think they call it, where I'm getting everything ready. Over here, I'm cooking some roux. I think they call it roux. It's spelled crazy as hell, but this thing been cooking for almost like an hour, and it's still not ready. Crazy. This is some chicken that I'm boiling, some chicken legs. I'm gonna debone it, and there's also some eggs in there. You might not be able to see them, but there's some eggs in there. So of course, yeah, the chicken is for the gumbo, and then the eggs are gonna be for the potato salad. Hence the potatoes back here. I'm not gonna stick my finger in there, but I'll be back. Oh my God, I'm still here cooking this R-word stuff. Bro, it's almost been like an hour and a half. Like this don't make no sense. And like I know like y'all might see the little brown speckles in there. And if anybody who make roux see the brown speckles and got something to say, don't come for me, because this, first of all, my roux ain't burnt, and I just stepped away for a second because don't worry about why I stepped away for a second. Anyway, but yeah, the roux is still good. If you ever making a roux, don't step away from your roux, because at the bottom of the pot, you will get a little bit of char, which is what you see with this these little brown speckles. But at the end of the day, the gumbo is gonna, the roux is gonna, but yeah, the roux is gonna be all right, man. It's just, it take a while, and I've adjusted this fire up and down, pause, since I started cooking, because sometimes you gotta have it a little higher, sometimes you gotta have it a little lower. But like I said, man, don't come for me about this roux. I swear to God, I'm gonna come. Ooh, don't do it. Do not do it. Quick update. So as you can see, I got all my onions and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's about an onion, about two white onions, two white big onions, because I couldn't find no black onions because they all in downtown Dallas. This is my celery. That's about 4 stalks, 1 red bell pepper, 4 jalapenos. I put jalapenos in mine because I wanted to have that little kick, and then 1 green bell pepper. This ranchero is my finely grated onion and celery. That's gonna go in my potato salad. We're gonna show y'all about that later. Got parsley. That's gonna be the green color up in that gumbo. Chicken deboned, like I told y'all it was. As y'all can see, my roux is like Pam grill brown now. You know what I'm saying? And then we got some sausage. This is that at this point, the roux is probably about a good 85%. I want it a little bit darker. Now we got the water with 4 bay leaves, and I got a whole bunch of seasoning I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to put in there. This is my sweated everything that you saw on that platter. I don't need to say it again. This is the smoked andouille sausage that I was cooking. Andouille is French for glizzy. I don't think y'all knew that. Anyway, this is the seasonings that I'm about to put in there. This is about, I say maybe about 3 tablespoons of Tony Sachera season, 2 bouillon cubes. I use that in my gumbo. Don't judge me. This right here is maybe a teaspoon of Old Bay, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, and the last 2 seasonings y'all missed was gumbo filet. I put about 2 tablespoons of that up in there, and black pepper, maybe about a tablespoon. These sweated onions and everything is about to go up in there, and the sausage is gonna go up in there. And until then, I'm gonna let that stuff cook, and then once I'm about to add the roux, I'm gonna be back. I'm not adding that chicken. because the chicken is going to be last, because if you put it in there, it's going to break up. Don't do that. So now we're moving on for right now to the potato salad. This is 3 russet potatoes mashed with 3 boiled eggs mashed up. I mashed them up with my hands, and then I put them in there, and then I mashed up the potatoes with the potato masher. I got a tablespoon of black pepper, about 2 tablespoons of salt for now, half a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, probably about 2 tablespoons of mustard, and that's like about 3 heaping spoons of mayonnaise for now. Also put a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna mix it up with the onions and celery and a little bit of this parsley, probably about like this much or that much. Tell your mama I said what's up. This is the potato salad heap. I wound up adding 1 more teaspoon of salt, and I wound up adding a tablespoon of Tony Chachere's to it, just to kind of, spruce it up a little bit. I also added a tablespoon of one more tablespoon of mustard than I did from earlier, and now it's good. Only thing that I'm missing is something that I didn't even realize I didn't get from the store. Green onions was going in here as well as the gumbo. Y'all gonna see that later. All right. Got my green onion for my potato salad and my gumbo and my roux ready. Bro, look at that color on it. Oh my, look at that color, bro. I'm about to let that sit because it's looking a little water right now because I just stirred it. About to let it sit a second. You gonna see. Last 5 standing ingredients, my parsley, which that ain't even really important. These seafood delicacies. This chicken is about to go in there right the fuck now. Get your pussy ass up in there. And then, as y'all can see, remember how watery that roux was? Well, look how thick that is now, boy. I put 4 heaping of these spoons. This spoon, I mean, up in here so far, and you can see how thick it is. I might wind up adding some more. I'm gonna let y'all know if I did or not. But only thing to do after this, let this cook for about 15 minutes. If it's thick enough, I'm gonna go add the seafood, and we done, man. That seafood gonna sit up in there for about 10 minutes, and that's a red app. Since the last time, I wound up putting a spoon and a half more of the roux up in here. That was before I added everything. Everything is in there. I mean, look at that. Oh my God, man. And for anybody that's saying this look watery, that's because y'all make y'all gumbo too thick. But it's not gumbo. That's fucking, I don't know what the fuck that is. Mash, roux water. I don't know what that is. Man, check this out. I'm from Lafayette. This is how we make our gumbo. See all that goodness up in there? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and plate that up. Show y'all how it's supposed to look. I also had added salt and Tony seasoning to taste. No specific amount. Just tasting it, seeing how it's supposed to taste. If you ever had real gumbo. But it's just some potato salad. But I'll go back to the gumbo. Yeah. Oh my God. All you missing is a spoon. Man. Ooh. Tell your mama I said hello.